Welcome everybody to Friday Night Strike. I'm your general manager, Johnny Von Hollywood, and I have a very special announcement. Welcome everyone to Strike 2026. We are officially entering our third season of this fabulous brand. Through trials and tribulations with the prophecy in year one, to overcoming the odds and growing the land of misfits in year two, I cannot wait to see what year three of Strike brings to the ShockWrestling universe. As we kick off this year, I want it to be known that myself, along with Andre Pinning Roberts, and all of us at Shockwave Studios say thank you. Tonight, the Raven will be taking on Zach Gold for the PWF World Championship in our main event. And tonight, the Golden Bucks are banned from ringside in that match. We are also going to be a little special here in 2026. I will allow a rematch here tonight on Friday Night Strike. Yes, that's right. The Beach Bums get a rematch against AntiMatter for the Shock Tag Team titles in a 2 out of 3 falls. We would also like to welcome in our Rising Stars champion, Cameron Barker, who will be in action later tonight. We will also be hearing from the global champion, Animus, in a special New Year's speech. But not to cut myself short, I want to rock and roll and get this show started. So are you all ready to bring the thunder?
Oh, welcome back to the booth, JVH. Feliz Años Nuevo.
Thank you very much, Rod Kip, and a happy new year to you as well, as we're kicking off the show, not only with our major announcement about tonight's main event, but the Beach Bums rematch. And of course, we have plenty of other competitors who will be appearing throughout this first episode in the new year of Friday Night Strike. To kick off the show, the belt of Artemis being put on the line. Jessie Dixon has the opportunity to take down Skull here in the new year, the newest belt of Artemis holder in ShockWrestling.
Good for her. I really enjoyed her match.
So Jessie Dixon, of course, is a competitor that you actually crossed paths with in the past as somebody who trained back at the barnyard of the Nest.
It doesn't help that they're cowboys, and then the allegations of it was already a barnyard was going around.
Yes, indeed, they were definitely neighbors of the Raven, who, like I said, kicking off the year strong, taking on Zach Gold for that PWF World Championship in our main event later on Friday Night Strike. We've had a pretty busy past 2 weeks, Rod Kip.
I feel like it's always busy, towards the end.
Yeah, especially this time of year. And of course, Proving Grounds returning next Wednesday. Your belt of Artemis holder, Skull, making her way in, winning that belt in a triple threat match at Frostbite.
Is that like a Calavera inspired face paint, right? Like, the Day of the Dead skulls?
Yes, indeed.
Nice.
Good job, Rod. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I like when we do this little history lesson where I really don't know what you're explaining, and you go, "Good job, you got it, pal."
Good job, you did it.
The holder of this championship that has been around the ShockWrestling universe for the past a few years, a belt that was just recently held by Bluebird, but Skull came in and pinned La Llorona in that triple threat match to be able to become, for the first time ever in her career at ShockWrestling, a belt holder. And the belt of Artemis it is. She wants to be a workhorse with this championship. She has said that she's willing to put it on the line anytime, any place, anywhere. And I said, hold on, Skull. As long as it's on Friday Night Strike.
As long as it's on Friday Night Strike and Strike competitors.
I'm completely fine with it in that case, Rod Kip.
Okay.
Of course, we saw our winners of our polls for who the top superstars of the year were. Do you have any reactions to that, or do you need a moment to pull it up?
No, I was honest. Like, I wasn't surprised that Owen was named Rookie of the Year. Like, I kind of was hoping like it was gonna be like a between Flame and Owen, but Owen just beat him out.
He beat him out by, I think, a whole 10 votes. He
whole 10
really
votes,
overshot
yes.
him there. But Flame did come in second place.
Runner-up.
Bluebird winning Women's Superstar of the Year here at ShockWrestling. But she did have a good year. Of course, it was our first ever Women's Shockwave Global Champion.
Yeah, if that doesn't scream women Wrestler of the Year, I don't know what does.
Skull wants to work her way to the top now, as we've seen her over the past few months proving herself in the Shock Wrestling universe, grabbing a hold of that belt of Artemis and taking on Jessie Dixon, former Proving Grounds champion Jessie Dixon. Oh! Big punch there by Jessie, tying up the arm of Skull, trying to break the bones, Rod Kip.
Well, don't do that. They need those. All skulls need their bones.
It can't be a skeleton without him.
Oh,
to the outside of the ring. Good move by Jessie Dixon, but look at her from the top rope. Oh, a big Superman punch onto Skull.
Superwoman punch.
Trying to knock the skull right off the skeleton.
Rattle those bones.
That was pretty good. Skull trying to get away from Jessie Dixon now, but the cowgirl with the advantage, picking Skull up. Oh, right over the barricade.
I mean,
we saw plenty
she's
of
a
barricade
cowgirl.
usage.
She probably has to deal with those cow skulls, you know. You know the ones.
We saw plenty of barricade usage by you over the past few weeks. You know, you're learning how to run on those barricades.
I gotta be nimble.
Bringing out a little bit of that lucha superstardom that you were so inspired by at the beginning.
I can bring it back. You don't know.
I believe as Skull goes for the cover here on Jessie Dixon. I don't know. Okay, kick out there by Jessie Dixon. Skull's going to have to bring the
champion.
thunder.
It's going to happen.
It could happen indeed. The belt is on the line, but Skull picking her up. This is dangerous. Oh, throwing her against the ropes. And then continuing some stomps there. Oh, quick elbow to the chest of Jessie Dixon.
You know, if it wasn't for our current rookie women superstar, Skull could have also been Proving Grounds champion.
Indeed, feuding with Rocco, who she came over from PCW and throwing Jessie Dixon like a barrel of hay into a cover. And she gets the win here tonight. Skull putting the cowgirl down, almost squashing her, showing that she has what it takes to be a workhorse champion and the champion of Artemis here on Friday Night Strike.
Just the strength on her is just immensely, just emanating from her.
Wow,
yeah.
That was... Welcome to 2026, everybody. Congratulations to Skull on retaining the belt of Artemis here tonight against Jessie Dixon. Stay tuned throughout Friday Night Strike for more action in the belt of Artemis division, because we have some women's division titles going over to the Proving Grounds this season, including the Women's Proving Grounds Championship to be showcased throughout the season. I cannot wait.
New Year, same me.
Listen, before they try to infiltrate my show with their stupid little shenanigans and their stupid little promos and cutting into my feed, the Golden Bucks are here tonight in a tag team match where I believe they will be put down on Friday Night Strike.
Oh, the Terrible Dogs!
Because the Terrible Dogs have returned! Bird Dog and Alex Terrible.
Alex Terrible.
What can you tell me about these two,
I faced these two during that gauntlet match.
Yes, you did. Now, Bird Dog is a competitor who I think had quite a few cult fan followings here in the Shock Wrestling.
Everyone was high on Bird Dog. That doesn't sound right.
Of course, you could be, technically.
Okay.
The Terrible Dogs are here. The Terrible Dogs was the faction that they seemed to go and create on their own after they left the Dark Fellowship, turning on Animus. But they're here, back in the tag team division tonight, because I think they're going to be the ones to put down the Golden Bucks.
Are we sure about that? Because I want you to be 100% sure.
Say?
I want you to be 100% sure with me, because I do want them to take them out.
Oh, and don't forget what happened this past week at Frostbite. Skywalker joining the Golden Bucks. Despicable.
We had so much hopes for you, Skywalker. And then you walked into the Golden Bucks' graces, if there is any grace.
The Golden Bucks, of course, a Bo King on your left and Ricky Starr on your right. The faction that has debuted here only a few months ago in ShockWrestling, forming this faction behind Zach Gold, the PWF World Champion, who is putting that title on the line tonight against the Raven. Look, we're trying, Rodkip. I've dealt with big factions before. I've dealt with the Prophecy in year one, and I've dealt with the Burning Path in year two. I think, why don't we start off 2026 strong? We're going to put these guys down tonight with some terrible dog action, and then later on, Bird Brain could put Zach Gold away. That's all I want.
We're just putting them all away. Is that the plan? Is that the plan? Just
what? Is that too simple of a plan for you, Rod?
I mean, sometimes the simple plan is the best plan.
Did someone say simple plan?
Don't do this. We can't get copyrighted this early on in the year.
Look at these Golden Bucks. Now, while I do hate them, Rod Kip, I have stated before they are very impressive in the ring. They do got talent, but is it enough talent to put down Alex Terrible or the Bird Dog?
You can hate someone and still admit they got the talent. It's okay, GBH.
Golden Bucks showing their trademark confidence to kick off this match against Alex Terrible. Bo King with a nice cross body onto Alex Terrible. Look, the Terrible Dogs, they're repping their gear. You know, they're all ready for tonight. They're ready for some action. This is not the way I want to see Terrible start off this match.
You don't want them to start off terrible. Got it.
That's not exactly what I meant, Rock Kip, but sure.
They gotta start off terrible, but don't be terrible.
Oh. Look, if we're gonna start off the year with some terribleness, I hope it's putting them down. We need the Golden Bucks to start off
putting
the year
down the dogs
on a low. No, Rock, get down.
Okay. You gotta be more specific next time.
Throwing Alex Terrible into the corner with Ricky Starr. Now, we've seen Ricky Starr in multi-man matches. Oh! Nice kick and a return.
I feel like Ricky Starr feeds off on the multi-man. He's not afraid to just be the center of attention.
The Golden Bucks with the wild sequence of tag team action against Alex Terrible, and he's definitely feeling it already. Ricky Starr throwing him into the corner, trapping him again.
See, they're already starting it. They're already starting off strong.
Oh, my favorite, the poison dart. Ow! Trademarked pain and poison.
Well, they're not here.
Yeah, more like a deer in headlights as Bo King goes for an elbow, going for the cover here against Alex Terrible. Kick out at 1.
I thought that was it. It looked like it was going to reach 3.
Especially after that sequence, and look at how well they know each other already as a rookie tag team in the ShockWrestling universe. 2.
Wait.
Oh, kick out.
What were you doing, Bird Dog? What was that about?
I think Bird Dog was about to get in, but I think Bird Dog was about to get in, and he kind of distracted his owner there, and Alex Terrible was able to kick out. Big punch there by Ricky Starr. Suplex. Oh, he's going for a trifecta, maybe? No! Taking him down with that big lariat. Into a cover. 1, 2. Another kick out by Alex Terrible.
Well, the thing with the Ricky Starr and Bo King is, like you said, they work well. They work well together. They know each other. What are you doing, Skywalker? I was having a moment.
Disgraceful Skywalker. I was so hyped for you in the past, but now he's walking around on the outside of the ring with that kendo stick representing the Golden Bucks. But look at Bird Dog. Big boot to the face of Ricky Starr.
Oh.
Into a cover, but stopped by Bo King. Attacking Bird Dog on the back of the head and knocking him over, then knocking down Alex Terrible to the outside. Ricky Starr continuing his attack, a bunch of punches to the face of Bird Dog.
This is what I was trying to say. They're so in sync. They know each other. They just get it.
A very good... Oh, nice kick there by Ricky Starr into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Damn it, Rod. I really thought the Terrible Dogs were going to bring back the thunder they once had here at Shock Wrestling. But as the audience boos, these Golden Bucks get the win in tag team action tonight.
We're just going to have to deal with them with a bit longer JVH.
This confidence is bordering arrogance.
Well, sometimes you have to have the confidence. Sometimes that's the key.
But they are arrogant. That is the problem. They are arrogant. These two guys showed up out of nowhere, hitched a ride on the tailcoat of Zach Gold, who I demand to lose his title later on tonight. We couldn't put all of the deer down tonight, but we're going to put the biggest buck of them all down. Zach Gold versus Raven in our main event.
I, for one, am excited for that match. I think it's time for a Raven win. I know you don't like the Raven that much, but I think he can be a very good PWF champion.
We have seen things change recently here in the Shock Wrestling universe. You know, it's a new year. It's time for a new me. Maybe Deandre Draven has looked back on his year and thought, what the hell have I gotten myself into? Because tonight, Deandre Draven is taking on Spencer Saints. And Deandre has had quite the week behind him, Rod Kip. Over a week ago, exactly on last week's episode, he was probed. Spencer Saints, of course, assisted Gaz back at Frostbite and helped the mighty Green Alien win and retain that Outer Rim Championship.
Why Spencer Saint in a gas mask? Where did he get a gas mask? I want one.
Spencer Saints has made it known in our Discord that you could join by clicking the link down below that he is a Gaz fan. He loves Gaz and he thinks Gaz is the GOAT of Shock Wrestling. And I know that
where's the lie?
There have been many Gaz fans in the past here, but this truly last year ended on top for Gaz, the Great Emperor.
As it should have. And it should continue into 2026.
He was crowned Emperor of Gazatronopolis, of course. Became Outer Rim Champion from cashing in the Strike Scary Box, which is a feat in itself. I can't help but talk about Gaz. I know this is Spencer Saints, folks. Spencer Saints, we have seen appear quite a few times.
Spencer Saints won't mind we talk about Gaz.
But, okay, he took the mask off. All right, now we'll be able to focus a little bit more. You know us.
Put it back on.
We're all over the place. We see a squirrel, we get distracted. Gaz is going to distract us on the outside of the ring. Deandre Draven, the monster of 2025, so I'd like to call him, the man who won our Monster Mash. Oh, he's got a little bit of green on him tonight. Well, we saw what happened. He was not only abducted 2 weeks ago, but then allegedly probed last week by Gaz.
I don't believe that. Gaz would never.
So he freaked out on Frostbite as well. And from my perspective, from my eyes line, there did seem to be a little bit of green flashes. It could have been a UFO coming in, or it could have been Deandre Draven getting triggered. And tonight, hopefully nothing triggers him. Hopefully he could focus on his match and put down Spencer Saints, and maybe soon go after Gaz, the Outer Rim Champion. Again.
Nah, it's done. You can't go against Gaz.
Damn. All right. No faith here in the Shock Wrestling universe. As Spencer Saints takes on Deandre Draven.
It's a new me, okay? I gotta go Gaz all the time now. And none of this thinking about others.
Is that your New Year's resolution, Rodkip?
If Gaz is on my screen, Gaz is gonna win.
All right, that's one hell of a resolution to start off 2026 with in Shock Wrestling as Deandre Draven goes for multiple kicks here against Spencer Saints. I didn't realize that there's a bit of a height difference between both these competitors. Of course, Deandre Draven, like I said, has been the monster of Friday Night Strike ever since joining the Shock Wrestling universe. Monsters vs. Aliens, a movie Rodkip has never seen.
I've seen Monsters vs. Alien.
Damn.
I know all about Ginormica and Dr. Cockroach and Bob and the Missing Link and Insectosaurus.
I can't. I am so sorry, Spencer Saints. I did not know that you would get this as a Gaz fan. You would be trapped with Rodkip over here. Deandre Draven throwing him into the ropes. I can't believe you also knew all the characters' names.
It was one of my favorite movies.
it's a good. I enjoyed that movie.
It's a good movie.
My point being, who wins? The monsters or the aliens? I think the monster, Draven, he had been probed by Gaz. I saw it. Oh, quick roll up here by Spencer Saints, but a kick out. I think that he's been screwed over. Spencer Saints came out of nowhere. He popped down from the UFO and was probably re-abducted in order to attack Deandre Draven at Frostbite.
Nah. You're overthinking this. Gaz would never.
Gaz, he's a sneaky little guy. I mean, he is the one who confused Rob and Rod and landed in your backyard this previous season.
It happens. You never put a B where a D should be?
Yes.
Exactly.
Oh, knees to the face by Spencer Saints, going after Deandre with the cover.
See, and this is where he gets counted at 30. Oh my gosh, Draven, take the pin.
See, I thought you were a fan of Deandre Draven.
I am,
but this whole
but
Gaz and
is on my
Draven
screen.
feud, I knew it. He has clouded your judgment, Rodkip.
You ain't cloud
nothing.
Oh,
stunner! Into a cover.
And it's gonna go to 3.
2. Kick out again. Deandre Draven trying to not let Gaz distract him, trying to not let all the green in his eyes. He wants to see red. He wants to put Spencer Saints down tonight. But Spencer Saints defending the legacy of Gaz. Oh, he missed.
Is that why Deandre's blue?
Oh, picking up Spencer Saints. The monster. Does he want to throw him to the outside? Oh! And bouncing his head off of each of those ropes can't feel good on the back of the neck as he picks him up and takes him back down to hell. The monster wants to finish Spencer Saints off here on Friday Night Strike in 2026.
Come on, Spencer. Do it for Gaz.
South of heaven into a cover. 1,
back
2,
to earth for Saints.
3.
Well, it happens. You know, sometimes the Gaz team loses.
Okay, I was going to say, Gaz did not lose here tonight. Spencer Saints took the fall, so I thought you'd be a little bit okay and better with that. But Deandre Draven starting off 2026 right after all of the faults he has been through this past year and having to deal with getting probed by Gaz.
Yeah, he didn't get probed. Stop saying that.
He's starting the year off strong, Rodkip.
That's alienist.
He's a new man.
You can't do that.
Allegedly. As we move on here tonight, like I said, the Beach Bums are getting that rematch in a tag team titles match. 2 out of 3 falls.
That's how you know it's a new year.
And don't forget, later on, Cameron Barker, our new Rising Stars champion, will be in action. And of course, a special statement from the Shockwave Global Champion, Animus.
Ooh.
We have a busy night still ahead of us, but the Beach Bums, your former tag team champions, are here. What do you guys say about these two, Rodkip?
Upset that they lost their titles in such a devastating way.
Look,
they should be walking out here as champions still, in my eyes.
See, Countdown was a busy event. That multiple elimination tag team tables match was chaos amongst Velocity Express and AntiMatter, but AntiMatter was able to get away with the win there, and Aiden Travis and Alex Dean proved that they could be a powerhouse tag team over on Friday Night Strike and over in Shock Wrestling's tag division as a whole. Look,
I refuse to believe
this
it.
match. Look, here's my point.
I'm listening.
Shock Tag Team Champions, if they lose this match tonight to Beach Bums will chill here on Friday Night Strike. You know, they're good. They got the Shock Tag Team titles. The Shock Tag Team titles.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Back on our show. And we have these guys go over to Proving Grounds again. Simple. You know what I'm saying? Alex Dean, Aiden Travis, new superstars here in the Shock Wrestling universe. Why don't you stick to the Proving Grounds? Learn your place here in Shock Wrestling. Just because you won in a tag team opportunity match doesn't mean you have what it takes. And I think my boys, the Beach Bums, could prove that here tonight.
They're gonna prove that they belong in Proving Grounds? So true.
No. They're going to prove that Alex Dean and Aiden Travis over there belong in Proving Grounds.
That's what I meant.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were on my side or not.
I am on your side.
Of either of these tag teams? You always seem indifferent to them.
Not this time around. You're absolutely right about putting them in their place.
These rookie superstars always come in and try to bark up the wrong tree, whether it be going after myself, of course, Andre Penning Roberts, or the Constant even. Not to defend the Constant, but yikes. These guys don't know what they're going after when they start beef with them. Caps and Johnny Arkwright, they've learned their place in the Shock Wrestling universe. Now it's time to put the rookies where they belong.
Yeah, it's their time. It's like when you haze a new member. It's like that.
Yes, exactly. As Alex Dean was pulling on the arm of Caps there, picking him
Caps,
back
get
up
up
onto his feet. Caps wearing the Beach Bums Providence jerseys. Oh!
I wish we had a jersey like that. Where's our jerseys?
What do you mean? What do you? Me and you?
Yeah.
You were representing and defending Ka all throughout Crisis. I'm not forgetting about that.
Well, you should. That's in the past. It's a new year. Get over it.
That sequence there by Aiden Travis against Caps. Johnny Arkwright screaming for the tag. Aiden right over him.
He missed. What?
Look at what Caps is doing.
He said, actually, I'm going to pin.
It is a 2 out of 3 falls match, so that was probably the smart decision there. Caps throwing Aiden Travis across the ring.
The earlier the pin, the better.
Now, you've watched many 2 out of 3 falls matches with me in the past, Rod Kip. I mean, do you think of a certain strategy?
I mean, even kicking out of a pin wastes energy, so I can see why Caps did what he did.
You think somebody should take it?
No, not take it, but you exert energy just by kicking out.
Of course, one of our most recent 2 out of 3 falls matches involved Germ Stars, and that one was fantastic.
Star match.
Spear there by Johnny Arkwright. Caps running right into Alex Dean. Johnny Arkwright with the suplex, throwing him right over the shoulder into a cover.
See, this is why they need to be.
3. He gets it. He gets
what
a pin. Johnny Arkwright
what I mean.
with a pin.
They have the best synergy in this strike division.
Rodkip, are you not realizing? I think that's only Johnny Arkwright's second or first pin of his career. Oh no, Alex Dean reversing it.
Right. I was still on the whole thing that the Beach
I know, you were too focused, Rodkip. Johnny Arkwright getting his first pin here as he goes after Alex Dean, continually trapping him in the corner with a Caps. Big right hook there onto Johnny Arkwright. There you go. Good recovery by Alex Dean, the current Shock Tag Team Champion. Tying up the arm again. Is he going to make him tap out here? No, Johnny Arkwright.
Wait, also counts for pins?
Out of it. Twisting him over. Oh. 2 jabs to the face by Johnny Arkwright. Holding onto his arm. He's definitely got to be feeling it in his left arm there. Hurricanrana.
Johnny Arkwright celebrating, but I think he's got to focus in on the tag. Maybe it's time to put Caps back in this match. He's taking a little bit too long celebrating here, Rodkip.
No,
he's always Johnny Arkwright's
he's
downfall.
standing between him and his partner. It's all part of the plan. He wasn't going to go anywhere.
Trying to keep him in the corner there, dragging him back over to the other side of the ropes now. What's Johnny Arkwright setting up for? Uh-oh. Throwing him through the ropes.
Oh,
and look out below.
I think we're going to see some high risk, high reward.
Kava dive! Taking him down with a double shot there onto the face of Alex Dean. Picking him back up to his feet. Oh, Alex stopping Johnny Arkwright in his tracks.
Oh, with the drop kick of his own.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh!
Ooh,
On the outside of the ring, that's definitely brutal
not a pretty place to do it.
Picking Johnny Arkwright back up. Multiple elbows here onto Alex Dean again as he rolls back into the ring. Is he going to look for the tag from his partner? No. Alex Dean steps back in, taking Johnny Arkwright down and twisting his leg. He's got him locked in. He's got him locked in. Johnny Arkwright trying to reach those ropes. Is he going to be able to do it? No, he twists away.
He breaks it.
What a break there, Rodkip.
I was a little worried. I thought he was going to tap out. He couldn't reach those ropes.
Very dangerous place to be in. Alex Dean back up on his feet and showing off
he got
here.
tagged.
Hot tag in. Caps right behind Alex Dean, sending AntiMatter down. Look at Caps celebrating, but
Caps,
that's not the smart
got a hot
move.
tag.
Aiden Travis is back in the ring now. Uh-oh. Oh! Head first into the mat. More stomps there by Caps. Caps is standing tall above both the competitors who are down on their feet. Aiden Travis trying to get back up, but Caps is not letting it happen.
He's just showing why he's a main roster and everyone is going back to proving grounds.
Could the Beach Bums prove it tonight? Can he take them out and regain those Shock Tag Team titles? Picking them back up. Aiden Travis. Oh! What's he doing? Tied up at the back, but Aiden rolling away. A smart move by a rookie competitor, getting away from Caps. Of course, if the Beach Bums are able to win tonight, it would be their third time as tag team champions. Oh, AntiMatter.
It's a roll
Alex
up.
Dean, roll up. Kick out at one. My boy Caps knows what he's doing in the ring here. He's able to avoid Alex Dean at all costs.
Of course he is.
That was simple. That was simple. He's going to get out of it. He's done it before. I'll see him do it again.
I had no doubt in my mind he would have kicked out.
Championship rules tonight and endurance matters. Look at these two still able to go at it full strength. Alex Dean picking up the feet and tying him. No. 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 Don't do this to me.
Oh, there
Stop.
he goes.
Johnny
Arkwright with the
Arkwright
save.
stopping it. That could have been dangerous, Rodkip. They could have tied it up here. Oh, elbow to the face of Johnny Arkwright. But look at Caps brutalizing Aiden Travis, but stopped by his partner, Alex Dean. Back on the outside of the ring. They're trying to go after each other, but Aiden's in the way. Lariat, taking him down. Caps now going after Alex Dean.
Caps, get back in the ring. Come on.
The referee is counting in this 2 out of 3 falls match. This is... Oh! Aiden taking down Caps on the outside, and Alex continuing the attack, though. Throwing Caps over into the corner.
Well, you heard that.
Are they trying to lead this to a count out? No, he resets it. That could be a smart play, a smart strategy here in a match like this tonight, Rodkip.
Nah, that's not where the glory lies. It's got to be in that ring.
I don't know. Sometimes you just got to go for the win in however way possible.
If they want to tie it up, that's fine. But at the end of the day, they got to finish this in the ring.
Look at this now on the outside. He's pulling on the leg of Caps, trying to get him to tap, but he's not going to do it. He lets go. Alex Dean still with the full advantage over the Beach Bums here. What is AntiMatter going to prove? Knocking into the referee. We're up to an 8 count. Hot tag into Aiden Travis. The referee screaming at Caps to get back in the ring. Johnny Arkwright is freaking out.
It. Right?
Aiden
That's
Travis
a reset?
running to the outside. Yes, indeed, Rodkip. Oh,
I mean, he could have gotten the 10 count, like I said. He could have done it.
But look at Caps. What's he doing up top? Aiden Travis is curious. Oh, knocking him down, crowning him into a cover.
In the middle of the ring, too.
1, 2, 3. He does it.
That's what I mean. That's what I say. He's sending them back to Proving Ground.
Go home to the Proving Grounds this Wednesday, because the Beach Bums are here to stay as your Shock Tag Team Champions.
3 times.
Getting those titles back for the 3rd time in their career here. And more importantly, Johnny Arkwright got a pin tonight against Alex Dean.
It really is a new year.
It really is a new year, and the Beach Bums subverting expectations against AntiMatter here on Friday Night Strike, becoming your new tag team champions to open 2026.
And they're going to keep it all the way till the end of this year as well. Just you watch.
Oh, Rod Kip laying down the law, his predictions of 2026. Congratulations to Johnny Arkwright and Caps. Do you have any other big predictions for 2026 in the Shock Wrestling universe, Rod Kip?
Well, if I wasn't still under that year, I would have said I would have been a world champion by now.
That's a good point, Mr. 514. But somebody who has shifted the way that he has viewed this federation, how he has viewed the Shock Wrestling universe, is our newest Rising Stars champion, the Prince Cameron Barker. Won it at Countdown in our Rising Stars Gauntlet match tonight, taking on Kayla Blaze, who is walking out with Vince Diaz. Oh, boom! Here comes the boom, Rod Kip.
Here comes the boom.
Welcome into these two competitors who you will be seeing these guys. Oh, the new Vortex. I like that. We will be seeing these guys over on Proving Grounds. Of course, these are the two competitors that attacked Jacob Hendry, our Proving Grounds champion at Shock Wrestling. They attacked him at Frostbite out of nowhere. Jacob came out. He was not scheduled for a match, Rod Kip. Jacob just came out. I thought he was going to hype up the crowd or something, and these two out of nowhere just attacked him. And I think their eyes are set on this
Proving Grounds cowards. Season. Got it.
Oh, okay. Rod Kip with his perspective. I mean, are you looking forward to the Proving Grounds this season?
You already know I'm always looking forward to Proving Grounds. I bug you about it all the time.
You are the one who got Season 3 greenlit early on. Yes, you did.
I know.
But of course, our new Rising Stars champion,
there he
Cameron
is.
Barker, making his
Royalty.
way in. What are you gonna say?
He's royalty.
Yeah, you settle down over there with calling him royalty. I'm royalty. The Prince Cameron Barker, who claims all of the Proving Grounds should bow down to him as the new Rising Stars champion. Of course, this man was able to come in at number 3 in the Countdown Gauntlet. Yes, I'm right, Rod.
Number 3 from all the way down there.
Yes, he came in at number 3, and of course he was not my first pick to win, but Pat Cross walked down there and handed that title to the winner of one of my favorite gauntlet matches we have done this year. We've had plenty of gauntlet matches. Rod Kip, you yourself experienced quite a few of them throughout this year. But the Rising Stars Championship, this is a belt that doesn't just represent you being a champion in Shock Wrestling. This is a belt that represents a rising star. Poplu brought this belt in way back in the SWWE Facebook era. And then Poplu, of course, returned this belt to the Proving Grounds in the Shock Wrestling era. And it has been a great belt ever since. Former champion such as Patrick Cross won that belt and had to vacate it because he became a world tag team champion. Who knows what could be in the lineage for Cameron Barker? Or could he lose it tonight to Kayla Blaze?
Oh. I highly doubt that. If this man has been working hard like he says he does every single time, I mean, this man kept a tracker on his losses.
Cameron Barker had an impressive boxing match on Boxing Day, of course. Oh, look at this pin here by
everything
Cameron.
until the end of it. Yes, it was great.
What, did you not like the ending?
I didn't like the way he was going about that. He could have just left. He won. To attack another man after winning, and then not only attack him, but lose the fight.
It happens back and forth across the Shock Wrestling universe, and that's just a bit of the chaos that you have to expect to see. But even for a rising star, it proves that you have to have the tenacity to be able to deal with all of the competitors that are hungry in this locker room.
They starving them.
Of course, Caleb has plenty of training over in Texas. He is more of a high flyer powerhouse combo, but he has not been able to really get the upper hand against Cameron, unlike right now in tonight's match.
What if Cameron's just a good boxer? What if that's his career? What if he's the new code breaker?
Into a cover, 2 kick out by the Rising Stars champion. That's a valid perspective to have. We could see something go down like that. Of course, we've had MMA fighters. We've had people switch careers. Big boot there by Caleb Blaze. Into a backdrop on Cameron Barker. Setting up here against the Prince. Super kick. Into a cover. 1, 2. A kick out. Vinny Diaz is not a fan of that. He is shouting to the crowd, running into the ring.
What are you doing? Get out of there.
Trying to get involved. Oh no.
Ref.
Everybody is beefing in the ring. The referee doesn't know what to do. He's yelling at Vinny Diaz.
Yeah, he's out of here.
Yeah. Just like an umpire in baseball. Cameron with a cheap shot. Then a quick elbow onto Caleb Blaze. Could this have ruined Caleb's opportunity by Vinny getting involved? I don't know if Caleb exactly wanted that, but Cameron taking full advantage here
that's definitely
against
going
Caleb.
to have an effect on him.
The Rising Stars champion going right back at him. Kick there. And don't forget, these competitors you will be able to see on the Proving Grounds in this upcoming season. Next Wednesday, season premiere.
Well, what
Cameron Barker
doing? You
tying up.
can't have a weapon. Can't do that.
Swinging a kick, kind of a miss here. Caleb is a little dishonorable in his ways, it seems.
That's not the... That's not
disqualification here tonight.
You know, if you're going to be swinging a weapon, you don't deserve to even be a rising star. You are out of contention for that in my eyes.
That was absolutely uncalled for. But you know where this feud can continue on, Rodkip. That's right, the Proving Grounds, this upcoming season, starting next Wednesday, all the way leading up to Shock Wrestling Shock Rock Rumble, February 15th. I cannot wait for this season of Proving Grounds. We have one of the biggest classes of new Shock Wrestling superstars yet, and I cannot wait.
Mark your calendars.
Making his way down is where you Proving Ground stars could be someday. You could be at the very top. You could be quarterback number 1, Shockwave Global Champion, Animus. Animus is making his way down, of course, after retaining the belt at Frostbite in one of the most wild last man standing matches in Shock Wrestling history against Russell Tanaka, the rookie competitor. But Animus has a few things to say, whether it be to you new upcoming superstars or to the superstars and veterans of old. He ended last year, he ended 2024 saying 2025 would be the year of Animus. What could it be?
Folks, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm a little banged up. But a last man standing match at Frostbite will do that to a person. Russell Tanaka pushed me to the edge of the cliff, and for a very brief moment, I felt gravity pulling me down. But I'm still standing. Barely, but standing. Russell, I mean this. Good luck next season on Proving Grounds. You've earned respect the hard way, and not everyone does that. Now then, to the Raven, my former best friend. Tonight you chased the PWF World title against Zach Gold. I wish you luck. No bitterness. Just the truth. Once we stood side by side, and tonight you walk down a brand new path. I'll be watching. But with this being the first strike of the new year, I can finally look back at 2025. It wasn't clean, it wasn't easy, and it sure as hell wasn't kind. My wedding got called off. I fought my former fiance at Mayhem 3. I clawed my way through summer just to remind people I still belonged. I earned a global championship match against the man I used to call my brother. I won that global championship at Tidal Wave. I represented Friday Night Strike at Crisis, and I got the winning point for the brand. Now I stand here as the face of Friday Night Strike. In December of 2024, I said 2025 would be the year of Animus. And sure, the beginning was a little rocky, but in Greek myth, even gods stumble before they rise. Persephone had to descend before she could return. Hades ruled the underworld not with light, but with certainty. You embraced me. The ShockWrestling fans stood by me. Together, we showed the locker room exactly what animosity feels like. So consider my New Year's resolution complete. As for 2026 will be bigger. The biggest year in ShockWrestling history. Matter of fact, screw it. This isn't just the year of Animus anymore. This is the decade of Animus. Monday Night Call has legacy, history, marble pillars carved long before us. But Friday Night Strike, we were built from dirt and sweat. We fought to be equals, and I led that fight as your quarterback. So to the misfits, the rookies, the ones who don't fit the mold, step up, show ruthless aggression, show hunger, show me something real, and maybe, just maybe, one of you will be the one to take this title from me. Until then, I'm still standing, and this era isn't over.
Oh, Kevin Page running in after Animus.
Kevin Page can't be here. What are you doing here?
Kevin Page, the Christmas champion, the man who gets a shot at Animus this year for the Shockwave Global Championship. Kevin Page ain't done. He's not done with the champ, Rod Kip. What's he setting up for? Oh, a kick to the face of Animus.
This is not how you want to start off the year.
No, it is not indeed. After Animus claiming that it's going to be the decade of Animus, he's getting attacked by this guy. You've only seen him for 2 weeks here in ShockWrestling, but he's making it known that a Page cutter again.
Oh my God!
He wants to take on the
another
Shockwave
arrogant superstar.
He wants to go after Artemis, and time will tell here when he gets to take on the global champion here at ShockWrestling. But now, it's time we move on.
We need Animus to stop declaring things.
Hey, he wasn't wrong about the year of Animus at the end, so could it be the decade
next,
of Animus?
millennium?
Yeah, we'll have to see, folks. But tonight, this has been, I think, one of my favorite ShockWrestling feuds of the last year. Judgment versus Arik Alexander. Tonight, in a cage.
Oh, we caging them up this time.
This time, they can't fight in the parking lot. They got inside this damn arena. We're trapping them in this damn arena
putting
tonight.
In the cage. No Ilias. No nobody from that other promotion.
Miracles. Yeah, we ain't having nothing here tonight. It's a new year. It's a new strike. Security, clearly not as beefed up as I wish it was in the back tonight. But hey, look.
Hey, don't give anyone
ideas.
ideas.
It's a new strike. We're gonna lower the blue cage on Friday Night Strike.
We're gonna lower the blue cage on the yellow brand. I get it. I see the symbolism.
Hey, there's great color combination in blue and yellow.
No, it's symbolism. I already know.
Okay, Rod Kip, I'm gonna throw you out of this booth. You son of a gun.
You feel caged by Call. I get it.
Oh my God! I'm gonna reach over there.
No. We're not in a match tonight.
Why don't you talk about Arik Alexander? What kind of superstar has this guy been?
The original anarchist.
Woo! Yeah, he remembers.
Yeah, I remember. I gotta remember some things about this man.
The Director of Chaos, the new nickname that he has laid upon himself.
Oh, I like that.
Here.
I like that.
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of what Arik Alexander has been done across the Shock Wrestling universe in his year here. I mean, this guy, he's really proven himself that he could be a mainstay of the Shock Wrestling universe. He could be somebody who is a 2026 world champion. Who knows?
You
know
said it
probably
yourself
won't be?
when you...
You.
Yeah, okay, buddy, relax.
I know you have like 2 months of opportunity by the time October rolls around, but still.
I was just gonna say you recruited him. You told me you said it yourself. He could be a future the future of Shock Wrestling.
But Judgment is a competitor. I feel like you've leaned over towards Judgment's side more in the Shock Wrestling universe.
I mean,
what do you mean?
I'm just
bad
saying,
commentary. Bad Rod.
You're
Judgment
bad.
taking down Arik Alexander. Oh, but he missed that time. Arik Alexander going right back after Judgment now. The truck is trying to give us some cool action shots. They're
you
trying.
need to fire the cameraman.
I think the drone got caught in the jumbotron up there.
That wouldn't have
Arik takes
happened.
him down with a right hook. Now, of course, the way you can end this match, Rodkip, how can you end this match? Tell me.
Well, if it's is it like both options? You can either pin him or still get out of the cage. I know sometimes.
I didn't write any notes down that it's not both options, so I'm gonna assume I told the referees both options because sometimes I don't know what I told the refs last week. You know what happens.
I'm just saying sometimes the cage is just there to make sure no one gets in and no one gets out, and it's only by pinfall or submission.
You know that Miracle on 42nd Street fight, that was brutal. We had WWE superstars come in. I have gotten my cease and desist letters, so
I bet.
You know.
I told you.
It's that time of year, folks. We're kicking it off. What's
going to
be in 2K26? We don't know. We don't know. Judgment going right back after Arik Alexander with a kick to the face. And like I've said, Rodkip, these guys' feud, I mean, do you have a favorite match amongst these two over 2025?
It's always going to be that parking lot match. It's just the best one.
Biased, possibly, but sure.
That
was a fantastic match.
That was just aggression, full-blown aggression.
And Judgment's not stopping the aggression here tonight against Arik Alexander, throwing him back over into the other side of the cage now. Of course, you can escape the cage. You can win by pinfall or submission. Arik Alexander stomping back in. I'm sure we have it on that if you could win by knockout, especially with how brutal these two have been. The referee might just see a knockout happen and have to call it.
I mean, you're absolutely right. Like, I wouldn't even be surprised if that's what it goes to is a knockout.
Both of them have stayed inside the ring for the most part, only throwing each other against the cage. No big climbs here yet. Judgment Day has not cometh for the Director of Chaos. Big uppercut by Arik Alexander. I like Eric's blue gear here. Oh, there we go. Now it's time.
You like the blue gear?
I'm gonna punch you, Rodkip. This is propaganda at its finest.
I'm not the one that's doing it. What are you doing, Eric? Get down.
Oh, knocking Arik Alexander off into a cover.
That was a big drop.
Only a 1 count. The shoulder is up. That was indeed a big drop. But look at this quick roll up by Arik Alexander. Unable to get the count there. Judgment quickly back into it, but Arik picking him back up on his feet. Uh-oh. Drop kick to the face of Judgment. Oh, cheering on the crowd.
All right, Eric, direct some chaos.
Trying his best indeed, I'm sure, Rodkip. Oh, knee to the arm of Judgment. Tying him back over. Picking him back up now. Another knee to the face now. Trying to put Judgment down in tonight's cage match. Tying up the leg. Going for this wild submission.
Oh my gosh.
The Director of Chaos. Is he going to make him tap? No. He lets go of it. I'm sure that puts strain on Arik Alexander as well, Rodkip. Rolling him back over. Oh, tying up the arm.
He just wants to continue putting more damage on him.
He wants to submit him in any way possible, Rodkip. Uh-oh.
Oh, Judgment.
Recovery here by Judgment. There is no escape to this cage. Oh, for Arik Alexander as Judgment is standing tall now. Back with the advantage. Multitude of punches. Here we go. Oh! Judgment
What does he
finally
have to do?
answering
What does
back
Judgment
in
have to
tonight's
do?
match. Here it comes. No, he missed. Arik Alexander clipping him with the knee again.
These
Total
two just
retaliation, but a recovery
these two
again
just
by Judgment.
really embodiment that funny saying you love to say is two dudes just need to fight.
Yeah, these two have ignited a rivalry that could continue on for centuries. You want to talk about the decade of Animus? What about the decade of chaos amongst Arik Alexander and Judgment? Picking him back. Oh! Arm drag from the top rope! Stomping straight back onto the chest of Arik Alexander and immediately going into punches on the face. This is absolutely brutal. This is what I like to see. Missing! He missed!
Sometimes you just
Good recovery here by Arik Alexander. Back on his feet.
Oh, he's going for
sending
it.
him into the
Snake
turnbuckles.
eyes.
Arik Alexander standing tall now against a better Judgment. Throwing him into the ropes. Oh, what's this? Judgment recovering again. More punches to the face of Arik. Then going for something. No. Continuing that brutalization onto the pack and then hitting him with the drop kick.
Come on,
Climbing up to
guys.
the top. Is he going to want to escape? No! Elbow drop from the ropes.
The cage isn't just holding in. Use it as a
Think of
weapon.
the
Take each other
attack
out.
on the back of Arik Alexander, still able to kick out. Judgment has focused on the lower back of Arik Alexander throughout all of tonight's match, Rodkip. And
I mean,
think
that's where he's been
gotta
putting
start
most of the
putting a
damage.
strain on him. It's definitely got to be damaging him, and he's got to be feeling the hurt. Rolling away, drop kick onto Judgment. Stomp there onto the leg. Another stomp there onto the leg. Picking him back up. Tied up.
All right, Anarchist, do something crazy for the fans.
Back and forth from the ropes. Oh no. Oh, suplex! Judgment taunting him now. Trying to make him stand back up onto his feet. Uh-oh. Whoa!
Oh,
Good recovery! Into the DDT!
Oh, he's bleeding.
Judgment is bleeding! Kicked there by the Anarchist! And look at this! Arik Alexander with the takedown! Climbing up!
Oh,
What's
he's
he
climbing.
doing?
Is he gonna escape? Is he gonna jump?
He wants to bring some sort of chaos to this ring tonight on Friday Night Strike, Rodkip. But what could
he's
it be?
standing. He's jumping.
Oh, splash from
splash!
the top of the cage! Is that going to be enough? He does
done.
it!
Oh my!
Putting Judgment down, and look at Judgment trying to crawl away. Wow, what an ending from the top of the cage into a pin against
Now
Judgment.
that-
Arik Alexander, the director of chaos, with the win.
I mean, it could have kept going on. Honestly, I mean, we've seen Judgment break out of worse, but this time around, it was all in favor of the original Anarchist, the director of chaos.
The director of chaos indeed. Arik Alexander with a win against Judgment tonight. The feud, I'm sure, will continue deep into 2026.
And we'll be here for all of it.
It is time for our main event. Raven winning the opportunity to, well, not winning it. I guess Emerson Raven's Christmas wished it by Santa Claus himself,
Still
getting
big
the opportunity to go after this PWF World Champion. What is this?
Some new music? Okay, I kind of dig with it.
What is happening here? The Raven will rise.
The Raven has risen.
What is going
Yes!
on? Welcome in, walking out with Emerson Rivers. Welcome in, TJ Baker. The Raven, TJ Baker. He's committed.
He's
done
committed.
it.
He's going full TJ.
Wow. It is about time. Shock Wrestling Universe, SWWE fans from the past, the Bird flying into tonight's match against Zach Gold, the PWF champion. I don't know if Zach Gold's ready for this. Talk about a new year.
Zach Gold was expecting the Raven, but he's getting TJ Baker.
Wow. Just take a moment to acknowledge TJ Baker in the ring here, taking on the PWF World Champion, the leader of the Golden Bucks, Zach Gold.
The Golden Bust.
Hey,
what?
Listen to the total shift here tonight from that just happening. Raven just coming out as TJ Baker to the absolute booze and nobody even acknowledging number 2, Zach Gold.
Number 2.
Maybe it's a good thing he picked number 2 because
that's what I'm saying.
Number 2.
And we
PWF World Championship on the line. Now this is a World Championship that Raven cares about. You know, he doesn't like necessarily the way that Zach Gold has been running around and repping this championship anyway. Of course, Emerson Rivers asking Santa to give this a very big opportunity to the Raven is just still insane to all of us here.
I think it's like a waste on Emerson's part, but I get what he was trying to do. I don't mean like it's a waste, but you know what I mean.
Look what it brought out here tonight. We have TJ Baker taking on Zach Gold, the PWF World Champion, and don't forget holding on to that SWF World Championship as well over on SWF Supreme Wrestling Frontier. But our gold, the PWF World Championship, grossly golded out ever since Zach Gold beat Old Ben for that belt. Maybe it's time for this new legend, this new bird, the phoenix that rised from the ashes, the Raven, to take on Zach Gold.
I mean, he's taking titles back that he loved to proclaim that didn't belong to them.
This is what it's all about. Zach Gold versus the Raven. Friday Night Strikes main event. The Raven sneaking up on him, tied up both competitors in the center of the ring. This is what it's all about, Rod Kip. PWF Championship on the line. Gold's locked in here against the Raven. Oh, nice right hook.
You don't come out in a full glory like that and show off for nothing.
Quick roll up by the bird. No. Not even a 1 count there against Zach Gold. Now, I mean, you've taken on world champions before, Rod Kip. What would your strategy be? Do what the Bird Brain's doing here tonight and tying it up quickly? Or would you approach it differently? Oh!
No, what Raven's doing is perfect. You just want to make sure you tire him out as quickly as can. And like I said earlier, pinning, submitting early could be a huge factor.
Of course, don't forget, like we said earlier in tonight's episode, no Golden Bucks are allowed around my damn ring in the main event.
Yeah, we don't need another bell ringing issue.
No, we do not. All Golden Bucks remain banned from ringside. That extra security I hired is putting the work in tonight for the main event as Raven twists the arm of Zach Gold. Say, Uncle. Classic move.
Come on, say it, quit.
No, sweeping the leg. Of course, we can't discredit Raven of Shockwave Global Champion here in the Shock Wrestling universe in 2025 for the first time in his long tenured career. Missed there. Damn it, Raven, I was just cheering you on.
I was about to say, it's always you cheering on someone where they whiff a move.
Oh, and Zach Gold whiffs a move of his own there, feeling it in the knee. Raven getting back up.
Now, if I was a Raven, I would attack that knee, knowing all that.
It looks like that's exactly what he did there, and immediately went for a cover, but only a 1 count against Zach Gold. Quick springboard moonsault by the Raven.
When do you think the initial switch will be? When are we gonna stop seeing Raven just go on full T?
Oh! TJ, of course, is really showing off here tonight against. Oh my God! Sending Zach Gold straight across. A new year, a new Raven indeed. But is it going to be enough? Is calling himself TJ Baker going to be enough to put that PWF World Championship around his waist? He's been impressive so far tonight, but we're going to have to see some of that classic Raven that we've seen appear here and there over the past few weeks. In Emerson's therapy, of course, he wanted to call TJ to really bring out his inner self, try to make him remember who he is inside. Look past the Raven. Who is he truly on the inside?
Look past the Raven.
And that is TJ Baker.
Who is TJ Baker to you?
As TJ's getting thrown around by Zach Gold. Into a cover now. The cartoon boy. 2, kick out. Emerson Rivers really cheering on the Raven, but also keeping out that eerie eye. He doesn't want to see any deer in headlights appearing throughout the audience or the crowd in tonight's match.
So true. You never know where it can come from. I get it.
Good recovery here by Raven. Multiple sequence of kicks. Oh, he's saying he's going to take him down. TJ Baker aligning himself. A multitude of punches and kicks again. No, Zach Gold steps out of the way and then recovers, throwing right into the referee. He took him down with that big hook there. Of course, Raven could become a 3-time world champion tonight if he's able to beat Zach Gold, but TJ's not looking too hot here. Zach Gold, the kick straight into the beak of the Raven. Rolling back over now. Zach Gold picking him back up. A knee to the face. Zach Gold is really trying to strategize here. He's held on to that PWF championship, laying right on top of him. 1, 2, another shoulder is up by the bird. TJ Baker standing back up, trying to get away from Zach Gold, but sending him into the turnbuckle. Zach Gold throwing him back down onto the mat. Oh! Ass to the face of the Raven!
You gotta get up. You gotta show some vintage Raven.
That's right indeed, Rod Kip. He's got to roll away from this and somehow get away from Zach Gold. Just for a moment of recovery. No, a drop kick by Zach Gold. And then landing again on him.
I mean, I hate to say it, but Zach Gold has all the momentum here in this match.
Oh, maybe not anymore. Birdbrain gets up, kick to the face of Zach Gold. Maybe the tables will turn here, Rod. He doesn't like the way Zach Gold's been representing the PWF Championship. A bloodied Raven covered by Zach. No, yes, Raven able to get out of it.
I mean, I hope him bleeding just awakens something in him that he really needs to start doing something.
Oh, you think Raven's gonna need a bit of a crimson mask to get triggered here, like a famous Pixar movie like a famous Pixar movie when Bruce smells the blood in Nemo. Spirited away by Zach Gold into a cover. 1, 2, 3. No! Raven survives! He's got the wing up! TJ Baker's still in it!
I thought it was over. I thought we were gonna end the new year awful.
This is what I was trying to say about this whole Raven feeling like a new year, new bird. Oh, both of them missing! But Zach's quickly on his feet. He doesn't like the way that Zach Gold parades around with that PWF championship and claims to be, not a Pixar fan, walking around in all these other cartoons. Raven doesn't like that. Look at him setting up. He's going to show him what he really feels about the Golden Bucks. Oh! The bird call!
A little fashion.
Oh, he's setting up again. He's not done.
Another one?
Zach Gold trying to get away. Sweeping him into right into the head of Zach Gold as he lies there. TJ Baker rolling him around. Doesn't know what he wants to do here necessarily, but he knows Zach needs more damage targeting that left leg that Zach looked like he hurt earlier. Moonsault from the ropes into a cover. 1, 2, 3. No! Zach Gold able to get the shoulder up.
It's time you take this belt from him. You say he's misrepresenting this belt, and then you gotta take it from him and show him how it's really done.
Drop kick there by Raven from the ropes, but what's the Bird going to do? Climbing up top, are we finally gonna see it fly? Raven fly, coup de grace into the cover. Could this be for the win for the championship?
2.
No! Damn it! Damn it, TJ. You've got to believe in yourself. He's trying to hype himself up. He's trying to get the crowd on his side. Grabbing Zach Gold and sending him back into the other corner now. Big uppercut using that steel wing of his. Come on, little birdie. Picking Zach Gold back up onto his feet. Throwing him into the corner again. Keeping him trapped there. Putting him back up onto the ropes. Hurricanrana from the top rope. Putting Zach Gold down. What's Birdbrain doing here? Hopping up.
We're gonna see. He's got a long flight.
The flight of Icarus. No, he missed. There you go. Landing a springboard moonsault into a cover. I don't think that's gonna be enough. I didn't think so, Rodkip. He made too many little mistakes there. Into an elbow on Zach Gold. This is what I like to see, though. Keeping up the attack. Another springboard moonsault into a cover. We've seen the crowd pleaser do something similar to this. Another kick out by Zach Gold. Birdbrain?
No, you keep saying spring bird or board.
Spring? I actually don't know now, Rodkip, now that you pointed it out. Drop kick or landing on his back there. TJ is confused the hell out of me. There's too many birds. He missed again! 2 misses of his big flight. That's not good. Zach Gold picking up Raven again. Oh no, this is where the tables will turn again, Rodkip. I think Zach Gold's gonna really bring the thunder here on strike. I'm starting to lose hope. I'm starting to lose faith.
Nah, we got Raven. You know, the Thunderbirds are mythology, right? That could be
You gotta
Raven.
convince me. You gotta convince me more than that, Rodkip. I wanted to see the Thunderbird, but he's not kicking out of this.
Yes, he is. I don't. Raven is gonna walk out a winner, okay? And you have to believe in that.
Kick there by Zach Gold, picking him up. He's gonna send him straight down to hell with the Spirit Bomb. Oh, he's going for it. Oh, not a third. Oh. This is it. I can't.
No, you gotta have faith in. You gotta have faith in the Bird.
Yes. Good recovery by the Raven. Rodkip.
This man has been in a Texas. Oh, he's attacking Emerson. Well,
Zach Gold attacking Emerson Rivers on the outside of the ring.
This may not be the smartest thing to do. Raven is a ride or die for his friends.
Oh, needed a face by TJ Baker. Emerson picking up Zach Gold and sending him over to the other side. You don't attack Emerson, and Raven doesn't like that. Of course, Emerson gave Raven this opportunity tonight by asking Santa for the wish, and Raven pounding him with that steel wing onto the top of his noggin. Picking Zach Gold back up onto his feet. The two are bouting on the outside of the ring, throwing him back in. Raven with a knee right into the rib cage. TJ Baker setting up here. He wants to put Zach Gold down. He wants to become a 3-time world champion in ShockWrestling. Here it comes. The Twister into a cover for the win. 1, 2, 3. Fudge.
What is it going to take for TJ to take this man out?
What indeed. At least he's regained the advantage over Zach Gold, it looks like. But every single move feels heavier now.
It's a Helluva Kick!
Oh, big boot to the face! Into a cover! 2! Kick out again by Zach Gold. Raven getting back up on his feet.
A twister, a Helluva Kick. What is it going to take? Oh!
No! Oh no! Zach Gold from out of nowhere! He may be beaten and bruised, but he's still on the attack against Raven. Oh no. That spinning right hook always puts the competitors down. It throws them off their game. Throwing Raven into the ropes. Zach Gold catching him into that suplex, into a cover for the win to retain the championship. There There you go, Raven. He flopped there.
He needs to
didn't
stop
look
putting
too
us
good
in
there. He just had to get out of that one. But look at
Come
that
on.
Gold. Flying headbutt onto the bird. Into
Come
a
on,
cover.
you're not gonna let him take you out with the flying
2.
move.
Oh, another kick out. TJ's still in it. TJ more than anyone. He's got to believe in himself here. He's got to recover into the quick roll-up. 1.
Come on, this is all you.
Oh, only a 1 count, but I think Raven may have let go a little bit. No, a reversal by Zach Gold. There you go, Raven.
Look,
The 2, like I said,
again, this man has been in a Texas death match. If anyone can withstand a beating, it is the Raven.
The championship instincts are kicking in, Rodkip. We are closing the night in chaos. Zach Gold, spirited away into a cover to retain the title. 2, 3. Zach didn't do it. Raven's still here. He's still flapping those wings.
The spirit's still intact for the Raven.
I can't believe this. Zach Gold himself can't believe it. A recovery elbow against Raven's bloodied head, throwing him and trapping him in the corner. Oh! Oh no. I don't like when he sets up Bird Brain like this. What is he setting up for here? Indeed, Rodkip. A super spirit bomb! Into a cover for the win to retain!
I don't know if Raven can kick out of... Oh!
What? Look at the shock on Zach Gold's face.
Look at the shock on
How
all of
could
us.
TJ Baker still be standing here
there's that
tonight?
spinning punch.
He's got a lot of fight in him. He didn't let that affect him at all. Taking him down with the scoop slam. TJ Baker aligning himself up against Zach Gold. Emerson maybe coming in for some revenge here against Zach. Oh, sweeping the leg, knocking him against the hardest part of the ring. The referee starting to argue with Emerson Rivers, saying, what the hell, man, get out of here.
And he's
Drop
out of
kick
here.
from the ropes by the Raven. TJ Baker setting up here. Could he put him down? Oh! The bird call.
JVH, I don't like the
Taking
Emerson
Zach Gold
Rivers out
back
of
up again.
out of ringside. I don't trust these Golden Bucks.
Multiple hits here, but we have strength and security. Raven finally gaining the advantage, even though Emerson Rivers has been thrown out of ringside. The uppercut by Raven,
Emerson
keeping
gave him
up
that.
the pace. That's what he's got to do here tonight, Rodkip. He's got to stay focused on this match. The Flight of Icarus! Picking him back up. Zach Gold. How much more will Gold be able to take? Super kick by the Raven.
They're just going to be bloody, bruised. Are we even going to see them next week?
They're definitely going to be feeling it. I don't know, Rodkip. They might have to be sent on a leave of absence after how brutal this match has been. Another kick straight to the face. Quick spring bird moonsault there by Raven into a cover. 2. No. I didn't think that was going to be enough. Raven's, he's honing in something. The bird is a call-in indeed. He's got to be building something up deep inside there. Deep inside that mindset of TJ Baker. What could be inside him? What could be cooking for the bird?
Well,
more
hopefully
stomps here
nothing.
against Zach
We
Gold.
don't want to be cooking birds right now.
Oh! Zach Gold rolling away from the Raven. Recovery back and forth though. Raven trying to stay in it, but look at the fury of moves by Zach Gold. Picking up Raven once again. Oh, a kick to the face.
Oh, no.
The already bloody face into a cover to retain.
Come on, no, Raven, you can get out of this.
There you go. Able to stay alive. No
the longer
turkey
this match
tonight.
goes, you can never be too sure where it's gonna end.
Oh! Pop-up power bomb! 1, 2, 3. Yes! Raven still in it! The shoulder is up! The shoulder is up!
This bird isn't
Look
broken.
at Zach Gold staring down TJ Baker. Oh! No!
What are you doing?
Attacking the ref! And then Raven with the quick attack on Zach Gold! That was a Golden Bucks moment right there, attacking
Zach
the
Gold
referee.
distracted himself, and Raven took full advantage.
But look at the bloodied Zach Gold now, rolling around in the ring like a deer that's been hit by a car. The Raven climbing up to the top rope. The Raven splash into a cover, but the ref is down.
Ref,
the ref
hurry
is
up,
down.
get up.
Pay
Start
attention,
count.
you
He won
jackass.
like 100 times.
1, 2, 3. No!
What?
He took too long, Rod Kip. He took way too damn long.
That was like at least 9.
I don't think it was 9, Rod Kip, but the Raven trading blows.
Doesn't matter.
Zach Gold. The gold is the buck going. I was trying to think of something. The steel wing versus gold. I was trying to think of like an antler or something. Is he a reindeer? What kind of buck is he? Oh, more hits here by Zach Gold. Who's gonna get the advantage? Who will get the upper hand? TJ Baker with the super kick, cutting off Zach Gold from the opportunity. And look at the blood dripping from his face, setting him up here, picking him up. Oh my God! The burn bash into a cover. 1, 2, 3.
He's done it.
The bird is back! The bird is back! TJ Baker!
The Raven
is back!
TJ Baker, he's your PWF champion!
A 3-time world champion in Shock Wrestling! What a way to kick off 2026! The Raven, TJ Baker, with a match that could be the greatest of this year to kick off the year in our main event. Your PWF World Champion.
This is the first match of the year, if you ask me. This is a contender right there.
This is an insane match, and what an insane ending by TJ Baker. Make the name known across the Shock Wrestling universe, because it's a new year, a new Raven. Thank you all for watching the first episode in 2026 of Friday Night Strike. We are on the build-up to the Shock Rock Rumble, February 15th, live on Shockwave Sports. Don't forget to check out Frostbite this past weekend, and the Proving Grounds returns on Wednesday. Thank you all for watching. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Good job, Raven.